Welcome back to Fortune Cookies, your ultimate destination for celebrity tarot readings. I'm Anna Miller, your tarot practitioner for over 35 years. And in this video, we will take a mystical journey into the lives of your favorite stars through the tarot scope. So please remember that these readings are strictly for entertainment, reflecting my personal opinion, and always do your research before making decisions or subscribing to my ideas. During the month of September and October, you can get 10% off all private readings with me. You can visit my website or the link in the description of this video and book a reading with me. Join us in exploring the stars and cards. Subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for captivating readings. Thanks so much for being a part of my tarot community. We have a great community here, lots of great people in here, and I appreciate every single one of you. So this is part 2 of the Elon Musk series I'm doing for the weekend. So yesterday we looked at Elon and Grimes and their kind of ongoing relationship. If you missed that video, you can go see that in the list of videos on my site. I love them as a couple. I think they're really cute together, and I'm super, super fan of Elon Musk. Today we're going to look at Grimes and Siobhan Zilis. So Grimes apparently did an interview with Walter Isaacson, and in the comments on that video, she made some allusion to the tweet is now deleted, made some allusion to Shivon unblocking her so that she could contact her, and said that Elon was keeping her from seeing her kid. So Elon has 2 children with Siobhan, and he has 3 children with Grimes. So, and they kind of intersected. I did go over the timeline in the last one. Grimes had her son in 2018, had her daughter in 2022, and Siobhan had her twins in 2021, and then Grimes had another baby in 2023. So it's a little convoluted and a little mixed up, but we're always trying to solve problems here. So let's see. It does seem that the situation has simmered down. Grimes did pull the tweet down, and she did say she would prefer not to breathe any further life into this and kind of let it go. I hope I'm not breathing further life into the drama, because I'm here to try and solve problems. So let's take a look and see if we can smooth things out for them. So let's see how Grimes feels about Siobhan and how Siobhan feels about Grimes. They seem like very, very different people, but who knows? They may be very much alike. One thing that I did see in my research is that Grimes looks very much like Wilson, Elon's first wife. So this is Grimes. If you remember, we got this card and this card on the last reading for her. They both came up. Oh boy, that's a little intense. So Grimes, it looks like I don't think she has a lot of respect for Siobhan. And I shouldn't say that. I think it's not that she doesn't have respect. It's that she just thinks that she is a more scientifically creative mind. And that makes sense to me because Grimes is, she is a scientist artist, which is a very rare breed. We don't typically see that. Siobhan, I believe, is more technical and business-like, professional. She's very professional. So when you get this very uncommon combination of science and art, and that's not to say that science cannot be artistic, it certainly can, but Grimes brings to the table this amazing creative view of science. So, there are hard rules in science, but she has this very, very creative view, and she brings that in. And so she doesn't feel that Siobhan has that. There's not this engagement quality. I think the occasions that they have spoken, they can be civil to each other, but I don't think that they have a super lot in common in terms of conversation and creativity and conversation. So one of our friends, this amazing guy, Corey, he always says about Gregopedia and I that when he comes to visit us, he loves that we talk about ideas and we talk about creative things, and we don't sit there and gossip about, our idiot friends or I'm sorry I said idiot friends, but we don't sit there and tell tales on others and gossip, despite the fact that I am doing a celebrity tarot reading 3 in a row for this weekend. This is more of, she does want to not talk about the spreadsheets and the forecast for the company. She wants to talk about the amazing things that we can do inside a scientific scope. She wants to talk about the things that are in the atmosphere, in space, the different scientific concepts. And that was how her and Elon had actually matched up on, I think it was a chat board for some crazy concept. I myself am not a scientist, so I cannot really speak to that. But she is really trying to embrace that part of her, and that all of us that have been mommies or have been nurturing something that requires a mommy touch, be it a business or a pet or refinishing a house, something like that. She's really trying to embrace that and elevate that and get out of this, mommy only kind of mindset. I love her parenting style from other readings that I've done. She's kind of in awe of the whole process of parenting and the whole process of, developing a child and developing that person and that creature and turning it into something. She's really kind of in awe of that. She does want to shine the light more on herself. She wants to kind of be the number one gal. If there's going to be a bunch of gals, she wants to be the number one gal. She wants to be the brightest of the bunch. Can't blame her. I think that she is. So currently she feels that she's in a good spot, but she's very, very concerned about this restart, which again, if you didn't watch the video from yesterday, please go and watch it. This restart, this kind of resorting of priorities and relationship definitions. I think she really wants to get in there and kind of make a change for that. Shivon, on the other hand, very, very professional and not going to be bothered by this. She's got her plate full. She just does not want to really get bogged down with all of this emotional stuff. In my opinion, she's emotional enough, but she is very practical. So we're going to do X, we're going to do Y, we're going to do Z, and then we're going to get result ABC from this. So she is really focused on work. Her contribution, her shining crown that she puts on for Elon is to develop the business more and be that person. I kind of digging what he's doing. I think I kind of get what he's doing. He's almost trying to have the Spice Girls of spouses and all of them feed a different need in his life. And I don't think that this is a bad thing. I'm not judging him. I don't think it's terrible, but how awesome would it be? And this isn't like a harem or anything like that. He is harem. I'm not harem. Harem. He is not trying to create that and have multiple wives, but he almost wants to have like a different engagement at different times. So Grimes can feed that curiosity of science and creativity, and Shivon can feed the business aspect of it. We'll get into some of the others because AH is going to be tomorrow. So, You have to tune in to see what that is all about. So she's really thrown herself very, very much into the business aspect of their relationship and what she can do to contribute and make things better for him there. Two of coins and the world. This is almost like things are, thou shall be done. It feels like there's something kind of over with that. And we're not going to proceed any further. I think we're at kind of a stalemate in terms of the relationship because of this work ethic that she has here. She's not prepared to move forward with the relationship or move forward with more children, nothing like that. We're not elevating to another level. We're not moving on to anything further. This is a huge distraction, her with the work. The devil card here, I get the sense that she's a workaholic and that is going to be a defining thing for her. So, I don't, again, this is not to impugn her parenting. I don't feel that she is going to quit her job and be raising children 24/7. She is going to want to keep that identity of still working and still producing, achieving. There's a certain amount of ambition in her that is not to elevate herself, but to elevate a whole project. So admirable, absolutely admirable. I hate to call her Madam Spreadsheet, but she's kind of like Madam Spreadsheet. Let's make this thing sing. She too Siobhan is very, very bright and very, very capable. But again, it's in a very different capacity from Grimes, very different. So let's see what they have to do to make this co-parenting thing work. So the ladies need to understand that it is not a decision that's up to them. There really is, and again, this is not throwing Elon under the bus. Really, he's setting the pace for all of this. And I think that is just the way it's going to be because he is such a powerhouse in the world right now. He is not a powerhouse in electric cars. He's not a powerhouse in social media. He is a powerhouse in the world. He's got a very, very, very big personality and role right now. The idea, and this came up in the last reading yesterday, that they need to not look at traditional families quite so much. And I know that Grimes is kind of warming up to that traditional family concept at this point, or at least being the number one gal, being the primary relationship in his life. They need to throw that out and they need to adjust to this new concept of family that he has, which again is based on the proclivities of biological beings as we are. Not giving anybody pass to like run around and cheat on their spouse, but the way that we are engineered is not to be monogamous. That's, we can get into a whole discussion about that, but that is something that structured religion and culture and society has pushed us toward, whereas our biology is very, very different. We're supposed to go out there and procreate and make lots of new people, which Elon loves this idea. He thinks we're going to have a population crisis. So getting rid of this idea of the traditional family, walking away from the way that we think it should be. This is key for both women. They have to walk away from the way that it could be and throw out their foundations and realize that here with this Three of Coins, that there can be a different foundation. They can set the pace and create a different kind of family structure. So this is pretty exciting. I think they're both bright enough to do this. I think they're both interesting enough to do this. Will it work? I don't know if it's going to work. This is a big ask. This is a big ask for anyone that has children and who loves someone. This is, really kind of tough. I think they're going to get stuck between what I want, what I need, and what I've got with that 10 of Cups in reverse. So I think tomorrow's reading is going to get more interesting when we start to look at Amber Heard. So that being said, please comment down below. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of Grimes and Shivon. Like I said, I'm Team Grimes all the way because I think she's a really interesting, amazing person. Siobhan Zilis, there's not that much information about her out and about on the internet. She's very, very attractive. The children, I don't believe we know the children's names. I think they're really making an effort to keep the kids private, which is great. That's a much easier thing, and I wouldn't want my kids splashed all over the place either if I was Elon Musk. But so thank you so much for being here. Again, 10% off all readings, all private readings for the month of October and September, or September and October, if you want to do it in the right order. And I appreciate all of you. Thanks so much for being here. And look for the video tomorrow on Amber Heard and Elon Musk.